A little quick update here for Group G. Fonzoide with his win. First win against Jet at 5-0. Jet goes to 4-1. It's very competitive Group G here. And hey, we get World 6 to start us off. And as you can see very easily, a fortress. Fonzoide takes the stage and finds 8-1. Jetabb takes the fortress and finds 6-4-1. Which, I mean, think about it linearly, this is a fortress. Because it is the first fortress in 6. Fonzoide gonna wait for those bullet bills to leave the screen. Or he's actually gonna chase. He's gonna try to chase him. And he goes back to waiting. So he can take this note block jump over. Jet already into the middle section of 6F1. Gonna get some power-ups here to combat the Boom Boom. If he can get a star out of this third box, we get to see a nice star kill here. Fonzoide gonna go play the fortress now, so it looks like both players are just gonna swap stages here. So now Jet's gonna go into 8-1, but he has a raccoon tail, so he can try to get speed here and try to mitigate this first section by hitting this pipe that you're gonna see approach on the right side. You can go in that pipe for a random big item, or you can just take the stage through here. So he's going to encounter the middle section, gets tripped up by the hot foot. And he'll get to this back section here with all the bullet bills. We have some giant world enemies here in this 8-1. Fonzoide going to play up to 6-3, finds 2-1. And some Karibo shoes. We have the 5-3 enemy set. Jet taking a hit around the Kaizo block. He's going to have to take the note block jump to get through, and he does. Both players navigating 8-1 fairly well. Fonzoide going to get his 2-1 out of the way. We'll see if Jet goes up and follows, or takes that 6-8 square down the bottom. He's going to go up. Fonzoide moving to the second screen here. Pipes are in different positions, but they still have the same randomization. This will go to a different area. Finds the rock pipe. So this first set of pipes is not going to be very well for our players. Fonzoide to the next diversion spot, goes up to 6-7, ends up finding 5-6. Most of the randomizers in this program have been turned off. 5-6 joining the club. Unfortunately, he hits the block the wrong way, so the mushroom will go the wrong side. But Fonzoide gets through it. Jetabb finds 7-3 and does get to start with a star. As he can do a star main stage, he can ride these stars all the way to the end if he wants to. This one power-up also has a star in it. That one on top doesn't necessarily have to have a star. Fonzoide getting tripped up by the Boomerang Brothers, catching a tube sock to the face. And Jet trying to go for that star at the very end. Getting a spiny first trouble. Fonzoide gets the water arena with these regular Hammer Bros. Trying to hit that one in the middle row. Doesn't get to it. Gonna take another death there. Both these players running a little low on lives right now. These Boomerang Brothers in water, not very helpful. Jet gonna grab that star. Could try to run all the way to the end. He could try to get here. Yep, he's going to go for one more star. Gets it. So as long as Jet doesn't fall in this 2-block gap here, he should be alright to the end of the stage. And Fonzoide, unfortunately, the way these shifted, is going to catch a penalty loop. He has to get this right, or he's going to keep doing it until he gets it right. Thankfully, it's a first try, and gets a Tanuki suit first trouble. Jet waiting for the Boomerang Brothers to throw their first set. Gonna wait for a second. And probably wait for a third. He's gotta be careful here. But gets the first one. Now it's the bottom one. Because he's right in the middle. Kinda hard, especially with this water physics. Fonzoide in 5-9, one of the two surviving auto-scrollers. Jet unfortunately takes the death there. Jet takes another one. He is down to his last life. Gonna take advantage of the Toad House, try to get a power-up to give him a hit protection, or two. Gets a leaf. he'll go into this fight again with 2 hits. Gets the grassland double. Also finds a leaf in the power-up box. So he'll start with what he had. Hammer Bros the seed indeed. Both players being tripped up by them. Jetabb on his last life. Fonzoide's got 1 to play with. As we'll see our first card game of the seed. Same rules apply from seed 1. What you get? 8 fully randomized boards. The game will select 1 to give you based on the frame you land on. Finds 2 fortresses in the 6-4 box over here at this final version. Decides to go up. Finds 5 fortress 1. Fonzoide taking another hit to the waffle, to the rotodiscs. Jetabb in 1-1 with an Angry Sun. So that's our second seed in a row where our players have encountered 1-1 with an Angry Sun. Fonzoide, I believe he should have a clear path here. We'll see. There could be a bridge or lock blocking this castle. It is not. And we find the World 3 airship. Jet getting 3 star cards to get 5 1-ups, 5 well-needed 1-ups. Fonzoide, the single power-up box in the World 3 airship is a star, so that'll get him to the end of the stage. So let's see what our Lemmy fight is. It is the World 3 arena. Lemmy is 1 block. And he should be. So he's a 2-hitter. So Fonzoide's the first one done with World 6. I'll throw it back to chat to see if they have any guesses on what our next world is. Jet getting to his 80,000 points, so he'll get a match card game. Looks like both players might actually have the same exact board, which can happen. I mean, there are 8 boards, so it is competing 1 in 8 chances that they could both roll the same board here. And World 7. Pipes are going to be well in play here, especially with the overworld being ran. And would you look at that? About as God 7 as you can get. Fonz has a music box. Fonz has a hammer. We will do 0 stages before he gets to the World 4 airship. As a player, this is the kind of world you want to see. Here is your Ludwig fight. Ludwig does have Earthquake. You need to keep a hold of him this scene. 3-hit, Earthquake. Doesn't have his normal high jumps, but he is kind of annoying with this World 4 arena. Jetabb in 5-9. So because of his item usage, Fonzoide opens up a nice lead here. Jet gets to the 2 fortresses here. He's going to take the same route and finds 5 Fort 1. Now, there is an item buying here as we get to World. See if Fonzoide checks his inventory. It is a Hammer Brothers suit. The World 7 postcard gives our players a Hammer Brothers suit. Fonzoide sees an immediate fortress. It is 3 Fortress 1. Take door 6. Get to the Boom Boom fight. Take care of Boom Boom. So we get the 3 longest non-8 overworlds right off the gate, 6, 7, 5. So both players are clearing fortresses right now. In group flags too, the fortresses are oddly color-coded. You see the tan fortress that represents 5 Fort 1 and will pop the bridge to get you over to the bigger island ground section. You see the blue fortress that represents 5 Fort 2, and that will break the lock that is somewhere in the world. Fonzoide in 3-6 here. In vanilla, it is an auto-scroller. Here, it's turned off. Sees the card here. Jet into his Lemmy fight. 1 more hit to go. Fonzoide's gonna play the card game. The way it looked like mushrooms were hammers. believe is that first item was the hammer. Both players were blessed with a loaded cardboard in their first seed this evening. Fonzo going to take the pipe here, see if it connects upward, or if it's that one pipe that's down here. It does connect upward. So you'll see the top layout here. Fonzoid not going to play it. He's more interested in making the connection at Sky Tower, which is all the way over here. There's only one more stage that he has to do to get to it. He's going to cloud over the 6 location. Use a star to take care of this Hammer Brother fight to lock himself in over here. Gets a P-Wing for a star trade. Tower is situated right beside the castle, and the other Hammer Brother decides to slide over. He's going to pass on it and Sky Tower pipe. And there's the connection right there. Sky Tower is a passable square in the overworld. You can pass right through it. You can go in, go out, which makes that connection immediate to the World 6 airship. Fonzo trying that clip. That would take him up topside if he got it. Gets a leaf, gets P speed, and flies up and around that fire jet to the Roy fight. Our boy Roy looks like he has normal jumps. This is the 4th hit point. He's gonna have all 5. He's gonna have all 5. Jetabb making his way over to his Ludwig fight. Sees the earthquakes. And will be relieved when the 3rd hit is the final hit. So after all the hammer shenanigans, Fonzoid has opened up a 1. And we will see what is next up in the world order. Get some music box for the computer. I miscounted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Looked like 5 to me. I do that from time to time. Decides to play the airship here. The Air Force to break the lock. Here in World 1, which is our birth world. Normally home to the fastest auto-scroller in vanilla. Makes it more of a technical stage. Question. Yep. 8 is placed last. The other 7 worlds are randomized. Fonzoid into 5-8. Home to the world's most dangerous Lakitu. Trying to delay his spiny throw so he doesn't get hit, but takes that first. Laser precision on those spiny throws. Jet will go back to the card game knowing that there's a hammer. Fonzoid into our next stage in order. It is 6-3. See Jet slowing down after these. He is taking notes. Because these boards are completely randomized. And there's also that 1 in 8 chance that when you enter the next board, it is the same one that you completed. Fonzoid clouded over the stage that Jet's doing. It's 7-1. Jet going for the clip here. He is a run and jump player. He's looking for that top left corner of the door to get himself wedged in and pushed through. Fonzoid entering the World 1 castle. 2 airship. Has the P speed, but doesn't have enough height to make it over in the World 2 airship. So let's take the bottom route. Jet's still going. A little bit difficulty because it is pixel, sub-pixel dependent. Sometimes you have to sacrifice somebody in a voodoo ceremony to get through this. I'm not a speedrunner of this game, and it amazes me sometimes. There he goes, breaks through, gets his clip. As Fonzoide finishes up with his fourth world. Gonna see this postcard right about 15 minutes. A very quick opening half. World 2 is up next. You see the fortress right next to the lot. And today at 2 Fortress we find 5 Fortress 2, the fortress in the sky. And Fonzoide is gonna try to... I didn't know if he was gonna get the speed to fly up and over, but he ends up getting hit by the boo. And then missing the jump into the lava. I come back into this small. There are 2 power-up boxes here. Fonzoide gonna pass on the first one, get some P speed jumps, pass on both power-ups. A nice slight delay to make the Potaboos time. Jet taking a hit to the flame jet there. There's a power-up box here, close to the end. So you can get a power-up back. Jet getting that leaf. Gets his P-speed, flies over. Fonzoide back to the card game. If I'm right, and mushrooms are the hammer, we'll see it as the second to last item in his inventory. Oh, there's a frog suit last, so... might be right. Only 1 set of pipe connections here, so he will... Fonzoide gets to skip a couple stages, uses a cloud to skip 2-2 and goes straight to the airship with a frog suit. It's the World 5 airship and takes the hit. Jet gets the P-speed and goes over the mast in the World 6 airship here. So both players are going to enter Koopa fights here. Morton is the other Earthquake Koopa kid. It does look like actually Roy might have space jumps instead of normal high jumps. The Jet gets it done the second time around. Fonzoide burned through that too. He opens up his lead to 2 full worlds by stages. And the World 2 King providing us with some subliminal advertising. Jetabb finishes with a Tanuki suit. So we do get the special command text. World 4 is up 6, which will put World 3 7th. Fonzoide getting some luck there with the pipe trap. Does need to find the 1 fortress that builds the bridge to get you to 4 castle. There is a castle in the vanilla 4 F2 spot. That's where Fonzoide's going to go to first, trying to see if we do have some luck going on his side. Jet going to enter his 6-3. Fonzoide gonna find this is 1 fortress is going to the bridge that he wants. Logic always assumes that you're gonna take the item in. So in this case, it's never gonna build the bridge here in World 4. So Fonzoide did have the option of taking the item if he wanted to. He's gonna kill the Boom Boom. Fonzoide's gonna have to go to the other fortress here in order to make his way across. So it's gonna pop that lock on the right, which covers the slot game for lives, and Fonzoide's gonna make his way over. Needs to do 3 more stages to get to the required fortress. First one is 1-3. Home of the Fire Nippers, one of everybody's favorite sprites. Fonzoide not going to mess with the alternate item exit. He's just going to hit the box and move on. Yep. And especially in turning flags too, and the bracket flags, which you're going to see later in the tournament. It's never going to build the bridge because the logic is going to to take the item and not complete the stage. That's a sandy check on the logic. Because it's there. Now some players, if they feel comfortable enough for their item pool, they're gonna skip it. If they don't think it's going to be worth the time, they'll skip it. Fonzoide had the choice. He could have went up to get the item. That's his prerogative on if he wanted to grab the item. Yeah, because if it was supposed to build the bridge and you end up taking soft luck, so it's a sandy check on that. One more stage for Fonz before he gets to the fortress that he needs. 5-1 is the stage. Gets bopped by the chomp there. We'll go down into the valley here. Hopefully there's no on there as Peric dive in on him. Now the item just won't build the bridge. It won't do it because in one fort, I mean in vanilla, if you end up grabbing the item in one fort, it's the lock. So the same rule applies, say if it was a bridge. If you decide to grab the item and you don't complete the fortress, it never does the thing that it's supposed to do. You just grab the item, complete the stage, you're out. Fonzoide finds 7 fortress too and takes a death here early in it. Decide to use one of his hammer suits. He gets bopped with that. He's just taking hits and moving through. As Jetabb is in 5-5. Fonz just gonna take his hit, take his iframes through, and get. Jet makes his way through 5-5 and finishes the stage. That was one of the stages that Fonz clouded over to end his World 2. Jet getting Earthquake stun-locked by the Sludge Bros, but it does allow him to get the leaf there. He ends up trading it back off to a hammer. Fonzoide in the World 1 airship started off with Frog, decides he wants to take the hit, and then trades up for a leaf. Fonzo making quick work of the seed. The seed has been very kind to him. Spot on. As he gets his Iggy fight done. Give you time to give you the official world order of the seed as he's going to approach World 7. It's going to be 6 to 7 to 5 to 1 to 2 to 4. Fonzoide to be the first to World 3, and then World 8, of course, is last. As Fonzoide is leaving his 6th world, Jetabb entering that same world. And once again, we'll see the randomization of the here. As we see that the anchor wildcard item is this seed, a Tanuki suit. 3-7 is the stage. Yep. Can't have Thick Wendy, we already found our 2 Quakers. Fonzoide found the item that would give him the alternate exit, but decides to move on through. Keeps that boss bass in front of him so he doesn't have to worry about getting big gulped. We'll see if Fonzoide wants to play the end card game. He does not. So he's going to try to travel pipes here. We'll see where they connect. You see one of the two obstructions in the world, which is a lock covering the bridge. So we won't have to worry about that. Fonzoide in 3-8 with an Angry Sun instead of a boss bass. Sun activates just way too late for anybody to care. It does get to glitch out as Jet finds the World 1 fortress. Fonzo gets a match, gets some breathing room for life. He was down to 1 at one point. Jetabb was down to 0 at one point. Neither player thankfully game over. Jet's gonna take the item here, and it's a P-Wing. Fonzoide gets the Hammer Bro kill and gets a Cloud. So he's going to try the pipe here, see if this is the way to Wendy. And Wendy's castle is blocked by a lock. Hammer break that, so we'll get to the last airship discovered, and it is the World 7 airship. Jet, looks like Jet's gonna play for the alternate item. He does have to worry about this yellow Paragunda. Takes the wings off of him, so he doesn't have to worry about it. We are playing any percent Warpless, and there is a checkbox for removing the warp whistles from the game. Those warp whistles are replaced by 3 random items. Jet finds a hammer. Good for him. He will have an extra opportunity for a hammer here. Try to use that in World 7 or 8. Fonz, however, he will be the first to World 8. Check out a frog suit here for 2-2. Takes his hit, grabs a star. He's going to swim for it with a star. We'll see this World 8 layout. Sometimes it's nice, sometimes... 2 hand stages, 2 pipes to start our World 8. Fonzoide goes to hand bridge, finds the L, which hides 8-1, so doesn't have to worry about 8-1. We'll take the other pipe here at start screen. Back to hand bridge. Alright, so he has 8-2 and a tank stage. We don't know if that is the regular tank stage that would normally start World 8 or the Super Tank Fortress. Fonzoide's going to go for 8-2. It's 7-2. He has a tail, so he can navigate the big gap here. Takes a trade-off hit with that Piranha. And he'll be right through it. In the Group 2 logic, and also in the... because the overworld is randomized, any lock that would appear at Bowser's Castle is replaced by a bridge section. So the focus is, if there are bridges blocking the castle that you need to beat fortresses. Fonzoide is in 2-fort. Getting that piece speed at the end to clear the boo. Jetabb in his 7F2. Nice and steady with this Fire Flower, taking care of these Piranha plants. Fonzoide taking a hit, but they're going to take top here. Expertly getting over the spike sections. Some players like to find the route to Bowser's Castle, and some players focus their priorities on getting as many fortresses as they can find out of the way to mitigate whatever bridges you can find. Fonzoide gets a 0 bridge. Bowser's Castle, he has his hammer suit. This is sub 30 potential written all over it. Gets the top clip to get through most of the Disco Waffles. Doesn't have to worry about this boo, but he'll get through the People's Clip. Shakes the boo off. He's gonna go up top. Firmly in control of the seed. Gonna get over to his Bowser fight. Oh my goodness. Nice forehammer, and everybody get your GG's out for Fonzoide. Gonna take both games of this doubleheader, improve his record to 6-0. And I think this clinches a playoff spot too. With an official SRL time of 29 minutes and 18 seconds. GG to Fonzoide. Oh my gosh. Goodness. getting his anchor here. He's to his 3-7. He's going to take the Fire Flower to try to get rid of Boss Bass, keep him under control. Doesn't have to worry about his respawns. I did ask Fonz if he wants to come in for some comments. We'll see if he takes me up on it. Checking and look for the star. Yep, he'll be able to clear his 3-7 very easily. Let me go ahead and switch the audio here. It was a very quick seed, indeed. I think it was just the 2 hammers on this cardboard, but Fonzoide made the best use of it. Unfortunately, he's got to get ready for work tomorrow, so he's going to pass on an interview, but dang, guys, give Fonzoide some love. I'm going to throw up some links in the chat. Follow both these runners. They put on a show this evening. Fonzoide just blazing through, getting that sub 30. Follow everybody in the tournament. These guys, we've all been putting on good shows for everybody here in the speed gaming audience. Second year doing the tournament formally. It's been getting better and better. Jet in his 7 airship. He's trying to angle for a sub 40 here, which is still pretty good. Any other sub 30s? I'd honestly have to look that up. Let me try to go to the documents here. Since now I'm just watching one player, I can easily take a look at that. Jet gonna get to his Wendy fight here. Now this is updated as of yesterday. I don't think any of today's results have been entered in. I might be wrong, but let me look at the group 2 section here of the document. Jetabb unfortunately taking a death to Wendy here. Scrolling through the turning flags 2 times, and I do not see anything that starts with a 20. So this might actually be the first sub 30 Group 2 seed of the tournament. There are a very good bit of sub 35s here. It looks like as of yesterday we have had a 32-minute seed. Couple 34s. But no, I don't believe we've had an actual sub 30 with this flag set yet in the tournament race. Of course, we've had it in some weeklies and some personal races. But Fonz getting it done. Jetabb into his Wendy fight, taking a lifesaver hit. To be careful. She's going to go into her high jump phase, but Jet gets that last hit in, and he will make it to his World 8. I'm going to put the SMB3R link in. Hey, you guys, you want to play this yourself? You're more than welcome to. We also have links to the challenge page where we have everybody's standing here in the group stage, as well as the Speed Gaming Master schedule for races that are coming up. I'll talk about that here a little bit later. I was also an invite to the SMB3 Randomizer Discord. We love new players coming in. Guys, always have any questions, you want to play the randomizer for yourself, that is the last link there. play it yourself. Hey, it is a fun experience. It's a Fred Coughlin randomizer, so you know it's well built, well constructed. It is a ton of fun. It breathes a lot of new life into this game. Jet making his way over to Handbridge. We know the route. Jet's going to take 8-2 here. And finds a 7-2. Does not have a floating method, so he'll have to jump here into the gap and... Oh! He's going to go for the power-up. Oh, which is nicely enough a raccoon tail. So if he gets around this red Paragoomba, he can just float over or take the note blocks, his choice. Takes the hit, but at least he's through it. Fonzoide improves to 6-0 in Group G, and the way things are shaking out, and Jet going to 4-2, Fonzoide is guaranteed at least a place in a playoff at worst. Fonzoide has 2 matches left to go in his group. Actually, all the players in Group G have 2 matches left. 5-player groups, we play double round robin. We play 1 race with the tourney flags 1, which was the race before this one. And then we play a race with tourney flags 2, which is the race you just witnessed. You play everybody in your group twice, that's 8 matches. Top 2 in each group moves on to the brackets, which is a different flag set from our 2 group stage matches. And if I'm not mistaken, those are all best of 3s. Alright, so Jet, unfortunately scrolling all the way to the bottom left corner, gets a hand stage. It is one of the beta stages. See if you spot the green Parabeetle, Jet actually jumps into it. No. Well, honestly, it's probably easier to take that death. You only get to see the green Parabeetle here in that stage. It does lead him to the right spot, though. This is the pipe that takes him home. Pops a cloud for fun. Pops another one. He has already seen SRL, so he knows that he is not going to win this one. Pops all them clouds, all 5 of them. Can't use a hammer, unfortunately. Gotta set the music on. Gotta get the mood created for this. Finally gets to a star, and he will enter Bowser's Castle. We go for the clip. Take another try at it. He gets it this time. And he will climb up the Rotodisc Tower, or the Disco Waffle staircase, and look for the People's Clip. Oh, didn't get the curve around there. Gets on the second try. And he will get up and around here and get ready for his Bowser fight. Looking for a sub 40 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hammers. Gets the job done. And I'll ask everybody to get their GGs prepared for Jetabb. He's going to finish 2nd in this race. Just got to hit the door and we can get a dot done from him. And there it is. GG to Jet. With an official SRL time of 39 minutes and 53 seconds. GG Jet. And we will see if he wants to come in for some. Let's talk about tonight into tomorrow in the Mario 3. There is a race currently going on right now. Versus Jetabb, that's on SG4. They are going to do another one. They might have the first race. They're going to start their second one around at worst 8:30 p.m. And then we go into Monday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. We have F. Coughlin versus Magoo is Adorable in Group C. And then all the way to 10:30 p.m. Dr. J PhD versus Dave Lindo. Those are restreams are to be determined. We'll find those out probably sometime tomorrow. But plenty of action. We're just beginning week 4 of our 6-week journey in the group stage. And Jet's going to come in here a little bit. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Jetabb in the stream chat.
Hey guys. Thank you.
Let's talk about our 2 seeds.
Okay. I was gonna say a little bit of a rough start for me at first, just a few deaths, and then sort of got in a rhythm. At least in the first, he got in a little bit more of a rhythm towards the middle and end.
Yeah, both in the Group 2 race, both of you were getting by those Hammer Brothers. You got down to 0. He got down to 1.
I did. A little worried there. Grabbed the 5 up from the cards.
Oh yeah, that was very, very good for to do. The card game actually was pretty well on both seeds. I think it was just the 2 hammers in the second one, but 2 hammers and 2 clouds in the first one.
Yeah.
Dang. I wish I had that kind of luck. Sheesh.
Yeah. I think I had 5 unused clouds that second seed.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's so disappointing.
Yeah, I know.
It happens. I mean, you can't really. You gotta plan. Or it's difficult to plan those because the overall maps are shuffled. So, like, you want to use them, but you don't want to. I'm waiting for those auto scrollers to use them.
Yeah,
but
you don't want to feel like you're not using them right.
Right.
But sometimes you just gotta go in blind and just do it.
Exactly.
Well. This puts you to 4 and 2.
Yep.
You're tied to jab them right now.
Yep. We have our matches on Wednesday.
You know, and I mean, if Fonzoide were to lose his 2 or go 1-1, and somebody catches up, I mean, there's still a very good chance that you can come out of this in first or second.
I don't think Fonzoide's gonna lose.
I don't. Hey, you never know.
You never know, though.
Never say never.
Yep.
We went to a tiebreaker race last year, so you never know.
Well, should never have been in the first place. Still salty about that.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
But, no. You've been making a pretty good run here.
Well, we did have one guy drop. It happens. It happens. And I figured I was going to lose the Fonzoide. I didn't realize I was only by 10 minutes at least for both races, but that's all right. He's really good.
No, yeah, this sub 30 was wow.
That's crazy.
We looked it up. I believe this is the first sub 30 group 2 of the tournament.
Well, then I can't complain about losing to that.
Dang, man. No. Any final comments from you?
Not really. Just thanks. Speed Game for the restream. Thanks, Claris, for the commentary. I appreciate it. Looking forward to my next match. Like I said, that's Wednesday against Jetabb. It's going to determine probably who's going to move on. Should be good.
Well, good luck to you going on Wednesday, man.
Thanks.
Jetabb, everybody. GG's to him. Once again, I'm going to put the command into chat. Follow both of our runners. They put on an excellent show for you guys. And I think I'm going to wrap it up here for Jetabb, for Fonzoide, for everybody here at the Mario 3 Randomizer Tournament. We thank you for watching, and good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.